checking out VIP Saturdays.
VIP Saturdays.
VIP Saturdays.
VIP Saturdays.
VIP Saturdays.
You watching VIP Saturdays, you hear me?
VIP Saturdays, Shade 45.
You know what it is, VIP Saturday, Superstar J.
It's the homie Gray Rizzy and Jay. Can I do the honors on this one?
Yeah, man, you got to.
Can I do the honors? Because Harlem is in this motherfucker tonight, man. You know I get amped whenever Harlem, the Bronx is up over here, man.
You know I get amped because when it's legendary, because I feel like I'm a part of Cam's life. You know what I mean? He put me through basketball, all types of shit. Oh, yeah? So, yeah. Hell fucking yeah.
Fuck around to your sponsors. Shout to my nigga. All kinds of shit. Yeah. My nigga Camron is up here, man.
What's going on, man? How y'all doing? Everything good?
Everything is beautiful, man. It's been a while. We've been waiting for this interview with you.
Yeah,
You've been
man.
touring around the country, the world.
Yeah, well, I just want to tell y'all thanks for having me up. I appreciate it, man. But, you know, we here now, man. I just want to tell you thanks for the support. I don't know where you play basketball at or anything like that. And it sound like you an uptown nigga.
Absolutely.
Yeah, when you start saying the Bronx and Harlem seem like you uptown nigga. So shout to uptown real quick. But thank y'all for the love. I appreciate that.
Now I'm going to introduce myself. I'm from Queens. I met Cam in IS8.
ISA?
What?
Yeah, I met him in IS8.
Wow.
Yes, man. He was with A Butter. Yeah. And he was supporting A Butter and shit. He came in.
That's like my little bro. You played against A Butter?
Yeah.
He used to cook you?
Nah, not really. A Butter know what's up.
Shit. Yeah.
Okay.
Huh?
Let's get A Butter on the fucking phone. I gotta hear this shit from A Butter.
Yeah, man.
You know what it is, man.
A Butter nice. That's why I'm trying. I never seen or heard about you playing, but if you ain't cook A Butter got a lot of bodies.
Yeah, you know, street shit. You know what I mean? You know, I was a PSAL, you know, all conference and all that. Because Cam was all conference, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
right.
we gonna get into that a little bit later, man.
Yeah, let's talk about the basketball later, man.
Yes,
it's about this music right now.
Right.
Now it's been a minute.
Yep.
It's been a minute. Now this record came out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? It was in my inbox, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Right.
And then when I played it, I was like, damn, this is the fucking Cam I've heard from way back. And then when I played it, it was like 15 people retweeting like, this is just a breath of fresh air right here.
Especially now.
Right. Nah, well, what happened is this. So, you know, I'm chasing chicken before I do anything else. And,
that's a fact.
You know what I mean? So I'm always I do 4 or 5 shows a month. I'm still doing shows. I have a Netflix deal with my partner over there, Shakim. I don't know if anybody's seen the movie Percentage or any of the stuff that I executive produced to put out, but that's where my check's been recently. So a lot of different labels reached out to me and like, Cam, we want to do the album, Cam, we want to do the album. And the numbers have been dwindling from the numbers I'm used to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about from my first, second, third, fourth, fifth album. So when they offer me money, I'm like, this ain't the check that I'm used to, but I understand the climate is different outside.
Right.
But the check that I used to get from music, I still get somewhere else. You know what I mean? So what I did was, I was thinking about it. I just put some Reeboks, the FleeBoks out last month. I got my own Reebok coming out. That came out. And the FleeBok 2s are coming out in November. And they're going to be pink. So what I did was, I called Pantone. For those who don't know who Pantone is.
Please explain Pantone to them, because a lot of motherfuckers like, yo, who this nigga Pantone? I want to know who the fuck he is. He must be the plug.
Yeah, it is. Well, Pantone is who you go to when you want to buy your own color. So now I own the color pink. It's going to take 2 months for it to come out, but I'm having a killer pink, my own killer pink color now. No, so we talking to Crayola, we talking to Lowe's to get killer pink paint, we talking to Sephora, so the females can have makeup and lipstick and nail polish and all that. So I was saying to myself, I always do music. The studio's in my basement, but I'm just like, what's the rush? You know, I'm still doing merchandising, which is great. The show, everything's great. But I'm like, you know what? It's time to put some music out. So back to the original question. I said, we're going to do this Killer Season 2, the pink edition. The market it with the sneakers, the FleeBok 2s to come out in November. And then what we're going to do is use October to go heavy on marketing promotion for the sneakers and the album, because that's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So we're going to do a bunch of shit.
Smart.
Bunch of shit for breast cancer awareness. So I'm not Beyonce, and I'm not where Drake is right now. So I can't do albums in the middle of the night like these people. Yeah. Because people will be like, Cam, you told us we going to give us Killer Season 2. You told us we're going to give them Purple Haze. So I was like, you know what? Reached out to Nels, blasted the record out, because I'm like, just so let niggas know I'm not bullshitting. I'm going to let niggas know what time it is. I'm going to shoot something out real quick. I was going to shoot out something every couple weeks, every month, But this record got such a great response around the country from different people. I'm like, I'm going to let it breathe for a little while, shoot a vid, et cetera, et cetera. So that's why I put the song out. I know it's a long explanation, but y'all need to hear this.
Nah, they need to hear it. This is legendary. You can speak for damn near an hour because I was going to ask you about the FleeBoks.
Yeah.
Now, it sold out in the day. Me and Rick was talking about it because I was trying to get to Harlem and get them. Right. Is there any way that anybody can get the first FleeBoks?
Probably eBay, whoever's reselling them.
Yeah, those shits is like fucking $5,500 right now, man.
Nah, what happened with this situation is, and I'm gonna be totally honest, my man, I got a partner up there at Reebok. His name is Damon, and he been getting the corporation, you know, to try and get behind me for years. You know, he always believed in my movement, what I'm doing, and sometimes doesn't equivalent to corporate.
Yeah.
So he came up with this whole strategy. Not saying corporate wasn't messing with me already. I did a bunch of things with Reebok, and he put this plan into play. I'll be totally honest. All I had to do was sign off on if I liked the sneakers, it didn't, or whatever. And he put everything into play, and he was like, Cam, what we gonna do is we gonna put out 1,000 pair. We gonna give all the money to charity just so we could get people behind the sneaker, just to show people that people fuck with how you dress and what you wear, etc. So they sent some designs to me. I didn't like them. Then they came back with the last one. I'm like, this is lit.
Yeah.
So I approved it. We said we're going to call it Purple Haze. FleeBoks, put it out on 420. And, you know, have rolling paper in it.
Yep.
The now laters, the everything else that goes along with 420. And market it like that. The sneaker was so successful now, corporate is calling Dame like, why would you only make 1,000 pair of sneakers?
Yeah.
When he's like, I told you. So basically, everybody at Reebok been really good to me. So we're doing the part twos, and we're going to probably do 5,000 to 7,500. So you ain't even got to buy them. I'll make sure everybody up here gets some or whatever, but I can't I don't know where the rest of
the
well,
that's recorded right now because I get Nels promised me some Drake Jordans that never came, but it is what it is. Come on, man.
Yeah, man. I ain't hear that song in a long time.
You gonna hear that shit tonight,
man?
I ain't hear that shit in a long time.
We gonna make people crash.
You know what's crazy is that I ain't gonna lie, cause I do so much new stuff at the shows or stuff that's like on you know, the albums that went platinum or whatever at the shows, cause it's a time limit at the shows. I swear to God, my last show in Pittsburgh, it was this group of people, probably about a section of 15 bunched up, just going SDE crazy. Do something off SDE. Do something off SDE. And I'm like, Dad, I don't even know if I have anything in the playback off SDE because I only, you know, my shows be an hour, maybe hour 15, hour and a half. And I got so much other music that I do off the Diplomat album or Camron album or stuff that people love off the mixtapes, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah. And I'm like, I got to put a couple songs from SDE in the playlist, man.
Well, Jay had a chance to share something when he met you in IS8. That was a real nice polka story. Thanks, Jay. I appreciate that.
Okay,
that's
cool.
Shout to Mr. Jim in your elementary school and shit. But
IS8 was elementary school, bro. Go back. Okay.
But I had a chance to meet up with Cam. Shout out to Dave McPherson, man. Everybody that was up at Epic and shit, Tally and them.
Right.
And it was a chick named Armoretta who we had just got signed, and we was running around, you know, kind of crisscrossing and shit. But to see you now, like looking back, you're like a fucking cultural icon when it comes to hip hop. Whatever the nigga put out fucking cereal, Nels. Right. And motherfuckers was running all over every bit bodega uptown like, yo, you got that shit, like socks, like everything that you've touched seems to have gone, you know, for like it's gold, but pink, you know, ultra pink and shit.
Yeah, Killer pink.
What Killer pink? Yeah, because we put the pants on. Please be clear. It's out
be
there.
Clear.
Right.
So how is it now? Like, what's the fucking? I don't know. What's the secret? Because motherfuckers are out here spending money like crazy trying to figure it out.
Gray, I feel like not to cut Cam off. I feel like Cam predicted the future because like before anybody was going independent, he went independent. Did you see it like, yo, you know what? I'm going to take my imprint down, you know what I'm saying? Forget the majors, and I'm going to do independent. How did you feel at that time?
You're asking him 2 questions, Jay.
All right, well, 2 questions, sorry.
Like, let's start with this and then going into the music.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, lifestyle, like everything. And this is before even leaving the music. You was getting all that shit going.
Right. You know, I'm like, we talking about lifestyle, not the music right now, just the lifestyle.
Yeah, like just lifestyle.
It's just a bunch. See, the thing is this, like, I want to be a basketball player. Shout out to IS10 real quick.
Manhattan Center.
Yeah,
Manhattan Center, definitely. East Side.
And but I'm from a culture of hustlers. Like, not saying I was a big time hustler. So I'm talking about when I was 12, 13 years old. You got to think about Harlem. Harlem's a 360 right now, but that era in 1994, 1995, or whenever, you know what I'm saying? It was way different, and I always seen money. I always been around, whether I had it or not, I seen people with money, and being that I played basketball, I got to travel and see other things. And when I started rapping, Big L is from my block, and he told me I was good, and that's what motivated me to do it. But rap wasn't never my ultimate goal as a rapper. I always wanted to make money. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes when you may be on Twitter, Instagram, any social sites, and be like, "Oh, Cam, you ain't relevant in music." I'm relevant in getting money, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm really relevant in. You know what I'm saying? When I want to get back in music, beware. That could be any time, and whatever it is, I'm ready. I could do that in my sleep. I told myself I ain't gonna rap. I'll be home just writing raps, not knowing that I'm writing them. You know what I mean? But as far as everything else, the cereal, the shower, the shower curtains, the candles, the clocks, everything I do is because I just see who has to be put in this box to say this is all that we can do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in the box like Cam is known for music. Nah, I want to be known for hustling. You know what I'm saying? And selling different things. A lot of things, to be honest with you, and I ain't even going to say it act like I'm the genius brain behind it, it's stuff that I see and I capitalize off of it, or I'll make my own. Like, I built my website, dipsetusa.com last year because I see so many people pillaging the pink picture with the phone.
Right.
I see bikinis. I see candles. I see baseball hats. I see
mean fur game too. Mean fur game in that picture.
Yeah, it's like that picture became the new Mona Lisa or something. And I'm like, dang, people pillaging my likeness. I could sit here and make this myself. I can make my own bathing suits, and they'll be more official because it's coming from me. You know what I'm saying? I could come and say, you know what? How much do it cost to do a cereal? A lot of people look into stuff and don't do the due diligence. Like a nigga from my hood will be like, yo, Cam, I want to open a store. And I'll be like, I bet, what we doing? You be like, I don't know, I just want to open a store. I'm like, so you don't know if you want to sell sneakers or turkey. You know what I'm saying? You have no blueprint. You don't know how much the rent costs, the electricity bill going to be, the estimated water bill going to be, a yearly plan on how we going to get the income, what we going to spend, what we going to make back, what's our net, everything.
What's
you
the
have to,
P&L?
you got to have a whole blueprint together. People just talk and don't do the due diligence. It's, for instance, like right now, I'm looking into, because now I want to do stuff that people don't have an option for. And only reason I'm going to talk about this is because you're not going to know it's coming from me, because if it's me, people will hate on it. But when I finish this next step, I'm going to be happy about it. I'm not going to promote it through me, but I'm looking into making toilet paper. You know what I'm saying? Because toilet paper,
everybody got to wipe their ass.
It's not,
everybody.
It's not an option unless you a bum and got to use newspaper or something. It's not an option. Like, it's an option if you want to drive a car. It's an option if you want to use a straw. It's an option if you want to, wear a pair of Nikes or Reebok. You gotta wipe your ass, man. You know
that's
what I'm
for
saying?
damn sure.
And it's like when I had to scissor with the liquor. I bet you, I'm just looking into getting a machine and all that, because it's like $12,000 just to get the cheapest machine. People probably don't even know that's only $12,000. Not saying only, but it's $12,000 just to get a toilet paper making machine for the cheapest one. It could go from $12,000 to $100,000. But if you just want to start off, it's $12,000. But people wouldn't even do the homework to find out how to go about doing this shit. But the things that I want to make now are things there's no option shit. It's an option if you want to buy sneakers or drive a car or wear a hat or whatever. And like I was saying with the liquor, when we used to go to liquor conventions with Scissup and all that, we were walking there because white people had a hold on the liquor business for so long. You'll have a person be the forefront person, like back in the days, Ice Cube was the forefront for St. Oz. Or you may have EPMD Old Gold. I don't remember exactly who did what or whatever, but you never had anybody owning it. You probably had somebody paying them a check and don't do a commercial, whatever. We had actual stock and ownership in Scissor. So when we're going to liquor conventions, people who own Hennessy are real old white men. Yeah. In the 80s, the shit with Hennessy and Jack Daniels and
LVMH.
Everything else. This is handed down from generation to generation through their family. So when we get in these liquor conventions with owners, they tell us, this is just for the owners. They used to tell me and Jim shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, y'all.
I know you was like, yeah, all right.
They like we was.
That's why
like
we here.
was like we was the drivers. Like,
Right.
yo, the drivers wait outside. Like, nah, we know where we're at. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking it might be the same scenario. Well, not even thinking. I would bet my house on it. There's definitely, you don't know no black nigga own no toilet paper. That's why I'm not going to advertise that I own it whenever I do end up putting it out, because what we got? We got Charmin's. I don't know, Scotty's. Is Scotty still out?
Scott's. Yep.
Yeah, Scott's.
That's out
There's
there.
a couple of joints that
Yeah.
You got whatever supermarket, whether it's ShopRite toilet paper, C-Tail.
Yeah, they
got
associated.
Yeah, you got your own. I even did the due diligence on, because I was looking at doing the pink toilet paper, and I'm sitting there saying, when I was younger, y'all might be younger than me, but it used to be.
It was a pink toilet
paper. It was
paper.
pink and blue toilet paper
Yeah.
when I was little.
Yeah.
I did the due diligence shit. That dye was fucking niggas up. Pause. You know what I'm saying? So that's why everything white now. Niggas was starting to sue because of that dye. Because I'm like, damn, man. What
that
happened
shit
to
disappeared quick, too.
Yeah, niggas started them lawsuits.
Niggas
Niggas
was like,
They
yeah,
had
it's
blue
over.
toilet tissue too and all that shit. Yeah.
hemorrhoids and all that, no homo. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man,
So
I didn't even know that.
yeah, so you know, it just I don't think that we should be put in a box and say, yo, you a rapper or you a musician and this all you can do, because this ain't even what I started off doing, and look where it led me to do.
Man, we getting a lesson today, man. VIP Saturdays. Make sure you call us up 888-742-3345.
Yes, man. But I gotta ask a question before Cam goes. Now we got 6 albums. My favorite album, Confessions of Fire.
Thank you.
D Ruggs.
Thank you, man.
Oh man, fucking big. I think I listened to that shit like 10 times. I'm your mama. I'm your. But you know, then we had Coming Home, and then we had SDE. Which out of those three? Because it seemed like it was moments of your life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you first came out with, you know, Confessions of Fire, you was on, and then it was like you was trying to get off the label.
Right.
And then That's When That's Me came out.
Right.
Now what was your favorite album out of those three?
Well, just real quick, what happened in my first situation, I was signed to Entertainment. Ended up losing his deal. So, and when he lost his deal, Epic had the right to take whichever artist they want. So the next album, I had to go to Epic, whether it was if I wanted to or not.
Yeah.
At Epic, when the times he talking about with Dave McPherson and Talent, that's when I started learning the business. And I was sitting there saying to myself, my first album, I signed 50% of my publishing away because I wanted another 50,000, which you could get millions, and you get checks publishing. I get every month just out in the mail. I signed away 50% for 50,000. I got jerked. I was signed for 7 albums. Like you said, I only got 6. I executive produced 22 albums, but you know, because that's helping other people. I could have way more albums, but I'm doing other shit. But back to the original point is, I'm going to say Come Home With Me is my favorite because that's the time I got to bring my niggas with me. We start introducing the Diplomats. Them first 2 albums, they was dope, but I had to part with my creative a little bit sometimes because unwanted certain things.
Yeah.
When I got to SDE, it was all my creative, but I had to learn the business and being like, why isn't marketing? I'm learning what marketing is. I'm learning why nobody's up at radio pushing the dollar. If we got $300,000-$400,000 in marketing and do with radio, why is nobody's up there pushing the button? I'm learning why we don't have posters on the street at that particular time when posters were still being put up. So the SDE album, it was great creatively, but business-wise, I was coming out my peak. And I had an attitude, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So my favorite album, just real quick, is Come Home With Me because I got to bring my niggas along. Dame Dash let me do my own thing because that's like my brother. Everything started the creative. You know, I went back up to Epic and said, give me my fucking publishing. Y'all niggas, I didn't know what I was doing. I got all my stuff back, my publishing, my deal. And then I went with my brother Dame Dash and he gave me the green light to do what I want to do. Because the thing with me is, it ain't nothing worth failing. And even though the SD and Confessions of Fire had somewhat success, as soon as I got, you know, they went gold, but as soon as I got to Rockefeller, I went platinum doing what I wanted to do.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? I had to give up creatively 50% what I wanted to do with the other 2 albums because I had to listen to other people. When I got to Rockefeller, I was doing what I wanted to do and being more successful with them 2 albums, it made me feel like, see, y'all would let me do my thing. This could have happened in the beginning.
But you know, man, Cam got to leave, man, but we want to talk about the Smokers tour before you go.
Absolutely.
Now, where you going? When are you going on tour? Because I see a couple of dates.
Well, today's Saturday. I leave Monday night. The first show is Tuesday in Canada. Then we go through the whole West Side, Midwest, back to Canada. You know, it's like a zigzag through the country up through Canada. But it starts the 31st, pardon me, and it's over July 19th or something like that.
Where can people, you know, get the tickets and stuff? What's the best place?
Smokersclub.com. You can always go to my Instagram, Mr. Camron on Instagram and Twitter, MR_CAMRON. All the information is up there also. But if you want to go to smokersclub.com, you can get all the dates. But we hitting up pretty much everywhere. If we not in your town, we'll be in a town near you.
All right, man. So, let them know the Instagram, everything again, and the single
One
they can
more
get off it.
time.
Yeah. Instagram, Twitter, Mr. Camron, MR_CAMRON. And the new single, Oh Yeah, featuring Joel Santana, which will be off the Killa Season 2, the Pink Edition, this November.
Let's get it, man. Shout out to Cam in the building.
Thank y'all.
VIP.